Depression is one of the most common mental health struggles in the world. In fact, according to the World Health Organization, more than 300 million people of all ages are living with it right now. And maybe you or someone you care about is facing it too. The thing about depression is that it doesn't always show itself in obvious ways. It can sneak into your life slowly until one day you realize how heavy it feels. In this video, we're going to talk about 10 things depression often makes us do. Recognizing these signs is the first step to understanding what's really happening and to finding a way forward. So, let's dive right in. Here are 10 common behaviors that depression can cause. Some of them might surprise you, and others might feel all too familiar. 1. Isolation. One of the first things depression makes people do is pull away from others. You might stop answering calls, decline invitations, or avoid family and friends altogether. Sometimes it's because socializing feels overwhelming. Other times it's because you believe you're a burden or that no one will understand. What starts as just needing space can quickly turn into complete isolation, making you feel even more alone. 2. Neglecting household chores. Depression drains your energy, and suddenly, even the simplest tasks feel impossible. Dishes pile up in the sink, laundry goes untouched, and trash starts to overflow. The mess around you can create more stress, but the lack of energy keeps you stuck in the cycle. It's not laziness, it's the crushing weight of depression, making every step feel like climbing a mountain. 3. Struggling with personal hygiene. It's not just your home that gets neglected, self-care becomes harder too. Taking a shower, brushing your teeth, or even changing into clean clothes can feel exhausting. To outsiders, it might look like a lack of effort, but for someone with depression, these everyday routines require enormous energy. It's not about not caring, it's about not having the strength to act. 4. Sleep disturbances. Depression can completely disrupt your sleep. Some nights you can't shut your mind off and lie awake for hours. Other times you sleep far more than usual, yet wake up feeling just as tired. Whether it's insomnia or oversleeping, neither provides rest. It keeps you trapped in a cycle of fatigue and negative thoughts. 5. Negative thinking loops. Depression often tricks your mind into believing the worst. You may focus only on negative outcomes, replay mistakes, or assume things will never get better. Even when something good happens, the mind finds a way to dismiss it or predict it won't last. This constant loop reinforces hopelessness, making it hard to see life from a brighter perspective. 6. Changes in appetite. Depression can also affect the way you eat. Some people lose their appetite completely, skipping meals or feeling nauseous at the thought of food. Others turn to food for comfort, overeating to fill the emptiness inside. Neither extreme is really about hunger, it's depression reshaping your relationship with food. 7. Loss of interest in hobbies. Things you once loved, whether it's playing an instrument, painting, reading, or simply watching a favorite show, stop bringing joy. It feels like nothing excites you anymore, and the activities that used to light you up now seem dull and meaningless. This loss of interest can leave you feeling numb, as if you're just going through the motions of life. 8. Avoiding responsibilities. Depression makes everyday responsibilities feel overwhelming. Bills go unpaid, work deadlines get missed, and family obligations start to pile up. It's not that you don't care, it's that even small tasks can feel impossible. Over time, these avoided responsibilities create more problems, which only deepen the sense of being trapped. 9. Self-criticism and low self-esteem. Depression often makes you your own worst critic. You replay your failures, magnify your flaws, and convince yourself that you're worthless. You might even blame yourself for things beyond your control. This constant self-criticism lowers your self-esteem, making it harder to believe you deserve help, love, or happiness. 10. Fear of good things. And finally, depression can cause a fear of good things. You may push away opportunities, relationships, or positive experiences because you believe they won't last, or worse, that you don't deserve them. It's a defense mechanism. If you never hope for better, you think you can't be disappointed. But in reality, it's depression stealing your chance to grow and thrive. We've just gone through 10 of the most common ways depression shows up in daily life. From isolating yourself and letting the house go, to struggling with sleep, food, and even basic self-care, these are not signs of weakness. They are symptoms of an illness. Just like a physical illness affects your body, depression affects your mind, your energy, and even your motivation to live fully. Maybe you recognize some of these patterns in yourself. Maybe you saw your own life in more than one of these examples. If that's the case, I want you to remember this. It doesn't mean you're broken. It doesn't mean you're lazy or hopeless. It means you're fighting something real, something millions of others are also going through. And here's the good news. Just as depression can sneak into your life, healing can slowly find its way in too. Recognizing these behaviors is the very first step. Once you can see them for what they are, you can begin to challenge them one by one and take back pieces of your life. You don't have to do it alone. Support is out there, whether it's talking to a friend, reaching out to family, or seeking help from a mental health professional. The most important thing is not to stay silent. Depression wants you to believe you're alone, but you're not. And every small step toward reaching out is a victory. If you're struggling with depression, please know this. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's one of the bravest things you can do. Talk to someone you trust, reach out to a mental health professional, or connect with a support line in your area. You don't have to carry this weight by yourself. Healing takes time, but it is possible. And if you found this video helpful, consider sharing it with someone who might need to hear these words today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments which part resonated with you the most. Together, we can break the stigma and remind each other that no one has to face depression alone. Remember, depression doesn't define you. It's a chapter in your story, not the whole book.